Evening for the 2017 NCAA Division II Men's Basketball Elite Eight following tonight's semifinal matchup between the #1 seed Fairmont State and #4 seed Bellarmine. I'd like to remind everybody to please mute your cell phones and other mobile devices, and if you could please state your name and affiliation before your first question. Fairmont State making its 9th NCAA tournament appearance, now 11-8 all-time in the tournament, and making its first ever national championship appearance. We have with us members of the Fairmont State Falcons. To my right is head coach Jared Calhoun. He is joined by student athletes DeAndre Stockman, Matt Bengaya, and Thomas Wimbush. And Fairmont State will play in the national championship game for the first time in school history on Saturday, March 25th at 2 p.m. right here at the Sanford Pentagon. Coach, if you'd like to start with an opening statement.
Yeah, I thought it was a remarkable performance by our kids. You know, they were so active early in the game with their ball pressure. I thought our stunning was really good, our second line of defense. You know, we were really resilient in that first half, and you got to give Bellarmine a lot of credit. Those kids battled back. We were a little bit shell-shocked, you know, after the first 2 minutes of that second half, but Scotty does a great job getting those guys prepared. We knew they were not going to give up, but I didn't have to motivate these guys very much. The last time we played Bellarmine left a really bad taste in our mouth. You know, we lost by about 25 on Bellarmine's home floor. And a lot of those kids on our roster played in that game. So it was a little bit of a revenge factor, but it was also a chance to put this program in a different category. You know, we're 40 minutes away from winning the first national championship in the state of West Virginia in any NCAA school, you know, Division I or II. So we're excited. We know the next game is going to be very difficult, and we got to get off our feet. You know, this is an emotional high right now. These kids are bouncing around in that locker room. It's just an exciting time to be a Falcon, and I'm proud of this group.
Questions?
Paul Major, Louisville Catholic Sports. For DeAndre, ever have this big a game in this big a time, a moment, and when did you know that, you know, pretty much anything you put up was going down?
I would have to say, well, first, this is all a blessing, like I told the reporter before. Never would have imagined coming from a D3 school, coming to a national ranked school, and then, you know, being here, competing for a national championship. But I prepared myself mentally. I think I did a good job with that. I felt like I'm pretty hard on myself, so the last game I felt like I didn't do as well. So I knew I had to come in today and just continue to be confident and shoot, get boards, and then dish to my teammates. So.
And to follow up, Matt, Thomas, how big was his contribution early in the game for you guys to get you going too?
Well, I mean, DJ has always, like, since he got here, he's been a spark for this team. I mean, he's coming from a D3 school. I mean, he's an automatic still, probably the biggest still in Division II that I know of. And you know, we told him the whole tournament, you know, last game he didn't have as good of a game as he could have had. And we told him, you know, keep shooting with confidence, keep getting them up. They're going to drop. And, you know, after I think he made that third one, I knew he was, you know, I mean, 5 for 6. I mean, he could have went 9 for 11 if he kept shooting. And he's been great for us. And, you know, I got in a little bit of foul trouble again. Finally got to play a little bit, but I mean, just to know that I got a group like this around me and people like DeAndre, Jolly, Thomas, I mean, they all can score. And this is just not a one-man team. This is a team full of killers.
Matt, David Boyce from NCAA.com. First shot you put up was a 3 to give your team a lead. How eager were you to just be able to play after yesterday, not being able to play hardly at all against Fouls?
Well, first game in the tournament today, but I mean, I just, you know, I was shooting the ball in warm-ups with confidence, and, you know, it felt good. So as soon as I got it in my hands, you know, I just shot it in rhythm, and it went in, and, you know, I mean, that's all I can say about that. I mean, you know, I'm not, you know, one of the three-point shooters on this team, but I know I have a good rhythm, and I know, you know, if I shoot it with confidence, some of them will drop.
Jared, you held Joe Dakota, WTV. Jared, you held him without three-pointer the first 25 minutes of the game. What were you guys doing well on the perimeter during the game?
Yeah, it was the whole key to the game. You know, this team is one of the best passing teams I've ever seen at any level. I'm actually going to talk to Coach Davenport about getting down there in August to figure out that ball movement, because we watched so many tapes, you know, the last 2 nights, and We studied it, and we just told our kids, you know, if the ball doesn't move, we're going to be okay. And I thought it was that extra effort. Sometimes, you know, the first effort's there, but it's that extra burst on that shot. You know, we really ran them off the three. And the way we play, you have to shoot it quick. You know, you have to make a quick decision. And I think that really bothers people. They're not used to it. So a lot of those shots, Joe, were very, very quick and very, you know, most of them were contested.
Fairmont, Thomas, West Virginia. 2 points here. First, Thomas, you had to set, like Matt did, pretty much the whole first half tonight. But then when Matt goes out with foul trouble, foul trouble, the onus kind of was on you to pick up the slack, and they were getting the ball to you, and you were charged with the job of scoring. Talk about that at the key time of the game when they were going to run back at you.
I felt like I had to be aggressive. You know, Matt goes out. I mean, it happened in the first game. I knew I had to pick it up. So anytime I felt like it's on me to step up, then, I mean, Coach calls on my name, and I have to step up. So, I mean, that's it.
Second part of that is, if you watched Bellarmine yesterday, I know you did, Matt, they just put it on lines. It was a basketball clinic of everything they did. And not that you guys weren't quite to that level, with all due respect, but in the first half, you guys gave them a little dose of their own medicine. You were hitting shots, that causing them to turn over, some confusion for them. They weren't hitting shots. Talk about that. How important was that for you guys to get off to that start?
Well, I mean, like you said, I watched the whole game yesterday, and like Coach said, it's like a Star Wars laser beam how they move the ball around. Like, I'm just like, and I'm watching. I'm like, I don't even in the game, I'm just like, where is the ball at? Like, I'm trying to find the ball. But our thing was to get in the game and take those passes away, take away the pass from the wing to the top and then back to the other side. You know, get that rotation. Kind of hinder that a little bit. And I think the first half we did a really good job of that, and everyone was up the line, really aggressive, and it took them out a lot of their plays, and they really couldn't get into a rhythm the whole first half, and that set us up for the way the game went.
I mean, basically, like Matt said, just we had to be aggressive. We knew that when we saw this through film, they moved the ball tremendously, and I mean, they got up and down the floor probably better than some of the teams we played all year, and we played in one of the toughest conferences I think in the country. So, I mean,
West Liberty, did that help you guys?
I think so. I think so because Bellarmine, like West Liberty, is a very up-tempo team, and they, like I said, they get it out in transition. But I think with our pressure and being up the line and then the press as well, I don't know how many turnovers we forced, but I mean we did our thing, and I mean that just says it all.
Jared, in your years at Fairmont, how good of a first half was this? What was this like against a quality team?
Maybe the best, David, maybe the best on this stage. Obviously, this is uncharted waters for our program. I just felt like, the last 24 hours, our kids have been really engaged. We want to do something different. There's been, West Liberty's been in the national championship game. We talked about it before we got out here. Let's be different. Let's set the standard. Let's win a national championship. And the kids have really done a great job of staying focused. Now, we have a lot of fun. We joke around on the bus. It's a fun group to be around. But when we have to take care of business, they take care of business. They come from all parts of the country. Fairmont, West Virginia is on the map now. And if we can finish this deal for 40 minutes, it's something that's never been done in our state. So we got to get off our feet. We've got to lock in. We've got to go watch this game, and we got to finish the job.
Eric, 5 years ago, press conference when you hired, you talked about bringing a national championship to Fairmont. And, you're one game away. Obviously, we don't know your opponent, nothing like that. But what does this moment mean?
It's a group effort. I think what happens when a coach comes in and he asks a community for support, he asks an administration, our athletic department, our president for support, everybody got on board. This is not a one-man show. This is not Jared Calhoun's show. This is about the players. This is about a community. When you're trying to build something, Dwayne, you have to have people involved. And this community really got involved. We did it the right way. We upgraded our facilities. Our administration has been great. And we really believed it. You know, I think a lot of people laughed at us because, you know, they had won 8 games. You know, it took some time. It took some growing pains. We were so close. And it's a humbling experience, but you just want to finish. You know, it's adrenaline. I've been a part of these tournament runs, you know, the Final Four national championship at Walsh. You don't sleep. You're constantly thinking about the next game. But we're going to enjoy it. We're going to enjoy it. We have a day off. You know, we need that. We need to get our legs. This is a tough deal to win 3 games in 4 days. But the way we play, the depth we have, I feel very confident we can do it.
Nick Geary, Sioux Falls Argus leader. Matt, how's your state been here? Can you talk a little bit about maybe the environment of the game and what your visit to town's been like?
I mean, the people here have been, you know, great to us. I mean, you know, to going and eating places, and you know, people just know, like, you know, we're here for the Elite Eight, and I mean, it's just been a wonderful stay. I mean, this is a great gym to play at. I mean, the floor looked like the Barclays Center, like how dark it is. I mean, and it's just been fun, and I've been, you know, honored and appreciative of playing with these guys, and you know, having Coach Calhoun right there coaching me up.
Any other questions?
Thanks, guys.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.